morning, students. Today we are going to learn more about climate change. Yes, it is a very important subject. We are going to study this subject in 3 parts. First, we are going to learn what the climate change is. And secondly, we are going to discuss the reasons. And thirdly, the results. Climate change refers to long-term shifts in temperatures and weather patterns. These shifts may be natural, such as through variations in the solar cycle. But since the 1800s, human activities have been the main driver of climate change, primarily due to burning fossil fuels like coal, oil and gas. Burning fossil fuels generates greenhouse gas emissions that act like a blanket wrapped around the Earth, trapping the sun's heat and raising temperatures. Examples of greenhouse gas emissions that are causing climate change include carbon dioxide and methane. These come from using gasoline for driving a car or coal for heating a building, for example. That's all for today. Tomorrow we are going to discuss the reasons and examples more. Take care and see you. Good morning, everybody. How are you today? As you see, I'm full of energy. Today we are going to discuss about the reasons of climate change. If you are ready, let's start. Here are the main reasons for climate change. Fluorinated gases. Cutting down forests, deforestation. Burning coal, oil and gas. Greenhouse gases. Waste. Power plants. Oil drilling. Transport and vehicles. Consumerism. Industrialization. One of the biggest causes of climate change is the increase in temperature in the atmosphere. Heat change is caused by people making various productions and taking steps without thinking about nature. Greenhouse gases. The increase in greenhouse gases causes a decrease in the sun's rays reflected from the atmosphere to space, and the energy there is trapped on the planet. This is one of the causes of global warming. Agriculture. One of the most important causes of increasing greenhouse gas emissions is agriculture. Cutting trees, spraying the soil, logistics activities required by all these processes in order to create fattening areas. Human factor. Even fossil fuels used only for electricity, heat and transportation accelerate climate change. We can also include public transportation, industry and many things that seem normal to us in daily life in this category. That's all for the reasons. Do you have any questions?
Yes, ma'am. What about the results?
It is the Tropic of Tomorrow, Matthew. Hey, the bell has rung. The lesson is over. See you tomorrow. Oh, I must be quick. I am late for the school. Hello, dear students. I am a bit late. Sorry for that. Today we are going to have a look at the results of the climate change. Climate change can affect our climate system in lots of different ways. Changes in the hydrological cycle. Warmer land and air. Warming oceans. Melting ice. Rising sea levels. Ocean acidification. Global greening. Changes in ocean currents. More extreme weather. Impacts of climate change. Our climate system is finely balanced, and small changes can have significant consequences. Some of the impacts from these changes to our climate system include risk to water supplies, conflict and climate migrants, localized flooding, flooding of coastal regions, damage to marine ecosystems, fisheries failing, loss of biodiversity, change in seasonality, heat stress, habitable region of pests expands, forest mortality and increased risk of fires, damage to infrastructure, food insecurity, and climate change subject is over. Next week we are going to have an exam on this subject. See you next week. Bye for now.